Hello. So I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that the next few minutes, because that's as long as I'm going to keep you, but I hope those minutes will translate for you the motivation and maybe the incentive that you need to take that next step. And you've been thinking about it for a while, so if you have been looking for a sign, this is it. So I would love to just introduce myself to you and let you know how my life has been changed. When I made a decision to live life on my terms. So I am Nikisha Ware, and my husband David and I live in Jackson, Mississippi, with our three sons, and our background is education. I used to be a senior exec. I was a university administrator. I headed a multi-million dollar learning institute and raised millions of dollars for that institute, made a great income doing it, had a lot of fun doing it, made a lot of lifelong relationships there, a lot of connections, a lot of resources. Yet I had this desire in my stomach to be and to do and to have more. And it gnawed at me for a while, like I'm sure it has been gnawing at you. But because I was making the great income and I had the benefits and I had the prestige and the status that that position yielded to me, I was reluctant to move because for many of you, like me, you are conditioned to having a certain life only because that is the only programming you've received for so long. But when that small morsel of more, that seed is planted in your head, it rests and it gets rooted in the soil of your mind. And over the days and over the weeks and over the months to come, there are things to help you water that desire. And then one day you look up and you're like, I am not taking this anymore. And that's exactly what happened to me when I was introduced to a wonderful team uh, through a company that is one of the fastest growing network marketing companies in the globe. And people, my life changed. I've finally found a group of like minded, positive people. We were all uh, going in the right direction. We felt like we had the right vehicle, the right tool to bring about the time and financial freedom that we were praying for. And what we all wanted were choices. The freedom to do what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it with the people that we wanted to do it with, and just to live life on our terms. And I got off to a very fast start with my husband, sharing our concept. And in the first 90 days, we actually got a check that matched what he was making a month as a professor with a doctorate degree. And that right there was mind blowing. Now, granted, it did not pay off Sally Mae in full. It did not pay off City Mortgage. We could not write City Mortgage or Nissan a check in full and say, hey, we made it. We're going to the beaches of the world. But what it did let us know was that we did have the right tool, the right vehicle with the right company that was going to give us the financial security for our family that we have been praying for. And it has been cotton candy and rainbows ever since. The company is amazing. Our concept and our product is amazing because it is timeless. It will never go out of style. And so, what I submit to you is that if you were like me and you're sitting at that desk or you're in the field or in your car and you have that knowing feeling, and hey, some of us get that feeling and act on it in a week. But if you were like me, it has been boiling for years. And so this is the opportunity. Now is the time for you to make good on the promise to yourself to be your best self and to be who you truly are. And that's what we love. We love helping people be who they really are. So why don't you reach out to us, put your information in, send us your email address. Let's just talk. Let's see where you are, what do you want out of life, and what you could want out of this company. And we'd love to share with you our information. I will say this, it is not for everybody. I want to be clear and very explicit when I say that what we do is not for everybody. It may or may not be for you. We have no guarantees. But what we can say is this. is that our lives have been changed and business is absolutely booming. So if you want to be in on it, take a look. That is the first step, that you are interested and intrigued enough and love yourself enough to open up your mind and open up your possibilities. So, with that said, please leave us your name, your email address, and we'll reach out to you to give you some more information. I thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.